cue placard things for audiences to react.
Yeah. Alright, now we just reveal the rest of the fort, so at least you can see how big the actual fort is, but not what's inside and waiting for you.
It's a very big fort.
It's a fort for a reason.
It's a big fort.
It's a huge fort. Took me all day to build it. Brick by brick. It was horrible. So, you guys arrive... we should say, by the way, welcome back everybody to this week's game of Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, for those of you watching on YouTube. For Twitch streamers, we're getting back into the action. So, you guys find yourselves... let's bring you over to the elf map for now, just so we can get everybody on the same page. So you guys are currently here, where I've placed a black square. Would help if I did that. There you go. Approximately. You can see the fort from where you are through the tree line. It's pretty big. You can see the three various floors. You can see the top of 4 towers that sort of go around the edge. And the central building itself. Go ahead and make perception checks, those that want to keep an eye on things.
Okay.
Whoever is using the spyglass, you get an advantage.
That would be me.
I should have said that before you started rolling.
Is there any trees around?
There are a few trees, yes. I suspect a speak with plants is incoming.
That's an idea. Is there anything anybody would like to find out? Whereabouts are we again?
You're coming there. In that
during the time, okay. How about during the time it takes for the bright light and the sun to go up, to go down, and then back up again? How many times do the big 4-legged animals, which the smaller 2-legged animals ride, pass by?
That's a very specifically worded Duracell.
I appreciate the fact that we're talking to a tree.
Well, I've not cast it yet, so...
I'd also like to point out that you spoke to a small little daisy, and the daisy knew about the universe than you did.
I feel like, seeing that Christy hasn't actually casted it yet, I can see Dorothy just standing there saying these things, really kind of like proud of himself, going to ask these questions, really worded specifically, and then just looking gormlessly dazed, waiting for an answer.
Yeah. Just...
Pretty much, yeah.
Meanwhile, Mishinji walks up to a tree and just whispers very sweetly into it and gets an immediate response. So what question are you asking, Christy?
how often do the humans ride by?
Oh, how often do the horse patrols come through?
Yeah. On average a day.
Tree responds with, I have no idea. I haven't seen horses in a while. Be nice to see horses again.
Aw, that is true.
Oh.
Be nice to see horses again. I'd also like it to be summer. I miss summer.
Well, unfortunately, summer's just gone. You're gonna have to wait another year. But thank you for letting us know about the horses.
Now I feel so depressed.
Well,
Trim
here might be able to cast some shining light on you.
Let me refer to my spell list.
Anyway,
our position.
With that going on, Jin, with your natural 20 and 23 perception, you sit there and keep an eye on the fort. You see 4 archers, he says. Let's double check his own map. To Fort Kage. So you see a patrol of 5 archers. They sort of go from one wall to the next wall, sort of going around in a constant circle. And you can see a few soldiers higher up on the ramparts, and in the actual fort section itself, also keeping an eye out.
How many precisely? These soldiers that do I see? Foot soldiers, I'm assuming. Footmen.
You see 5 archers and somewhere in the region of 8-foot soldiers roaming about along the top.
The archers, are they in a group or
Yeah,
on
the archers are
separate
in a group of
patrols?
5. They go from one wall, sort of like the south wall to the east wall to the north to the west and back to the south again. But you can see quite happily that you can see, like, they've all got longbows. The soldiers themselves all have swords at their side. A couple of them have spears.
Bow plus sword, and then foot soldiers, sword plus spear.
Could I
How about shields?
None of them have shields.
No shields.
You are dealing with the samurai.
State of the walls and the defences on the ramparts. Any kind of like fixed emplacements.
Not that you can see. Like, there are no... I'm guessing you mean like ballistas and trebuchets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, they haven't got anything like that. This fort's solely manned for the time being. It has no real machinery on it.
Could I make another perception check to see whether anyone other than, like, the guards at the walls and everything are watching us or anything along those lines?
Well, if we're not actually giving away our position, i.e. you didn't cast that spell, did you? Light.
No, I didn't. I never cast any spell.
Okay. Yeah, just like obviously when Christy said about, let's trim,
No, she
shine
said
some
it, she
light
said
on
it
it.
as an offer to the tree. And I had something prepared just in case, but thankfully that's not come to pass.
No, I didn't cast anything. I would like to make a perception check to see whether there's any other unscrupulous individuals watching us.
With a massive 26. Again, you see the same amount as Jin did before. You had a hard time seeing it, but now that you're focusing on like the fort itself, you can clearly see the patrols moving around. And you think you see something lurking about in the shadows of the fort, but it might just be your eye playing tricks on you.
Okay.
My perception of 23. How long does that last in terms of, watching the fort?
I'm giving this like the next few hours, so you know full well what the patrol times are going to be.
Alright, so that's good. Any clear, what do you call it? Swaps out to the guard, or is it all the same guards?
The
throughout
archers
those?
don't seem to swap out. The soldiers seem to do like an hour each up there and then disappear somewhere into the middle. It's pretty hard to see from your side of the hill.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to think how to word this. Okay, guys. Yesterday I decided to ask Io for some information about what may happen in the future, and all I got told is that, if I could just read the whisper, all I got is this: 9 men with blades hidden will assail you. 1 blessed by the Star Lord's frozen hunter. That's all I've got. So it's likely that this is a setup to kill Jin and possibly the rest of us. But it's just making me more and more uneasy about killing this captain of the Kage clan. I'm like, is this information devastating to you guys?
I mean, we kind of
Oh,
guessed
yeah, we're
that.
trying
We're used to getting.
We're
No,
used to getting
in
death
fact-
threats on a daily basis.
You're adventurers. Death threats come all the time. Of course, part of the territory at level
We're
9.
used to walking into our impending doom and walking out wondering how the hell we survived and blah de blah de blah. Why do you think I sleep with so many women all the time?
That's kind of what I wonder at times.
At
I'm
times.
I'm especially intrigued by the frozen hunter blessed by the Star Lords.
What? Hello?
Like you weren't paying attention? Gosh darn it, Dorfel. Okay, so I asked Io yesterday whether we're going to be meeting some people from Jin's assassination guild, and all I got was 9 men with blades hidden will assail you. 1 blessed by the Star Lord's frozen hunter.
Alright. Star's Frozen Hunter. Sure. Do we know of any gods who would match that description? Like
Make
either like a
religion
not.
check.
Oh no, not me.
Okay. Oh man, I'm going to fail at this. 19, not bad.
19, not bad.
Hey.
Between the two of you, you sit down and work out what the scripted thing might have been. Trim, you almost forgot about it, but another name that I has been referred to is the Star Lord. You know,
Figured
the
as
Lord of
such.
Stars and everything else.
Okay.
Who created the damn sun that you're floating around in space.
Okay.
And the Frozen Hunter refers to the white prime dragon, Shiro Mengami.
Oh no.
Which,
And
bonus fact, Shiro Mengami means white hunter in Japanese.
I thought that would be the case.
And
I know
Lucy is
Shiro.
cringing the pronunciation right now.
Nah, it was okay-ish.
As soon as I kind of remember this, I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Um, I have a question. Was the guy that was watching us in the town could possibly maybe have been a prime dragon?
Oh no!
Well, couldn't he have been released?
I suppose there are more prime
He-
dragons.
I was going to say, wouldn't he have been released when we killed him?
Well, we didn't
didn't kill
kill him. He was arrested, and maybe he escaped. And I
I-
don't know.
What I mean, we know that most of the prime dragons are now alive, but even Lilith was a bit of an angry sausage. What if I'm not Durithil? Sorry, I am not that familiar with how the dragon colors work, but as far as I know, the white dragons are meant to be the dickiest of all of them.
Well, according to what I remember from the teachings at the Temple of Io, Shiroi Megami is known as the Frozen Hunter, and Io is also known as the Star Lord, so we could be dealing with a prime dragon as well as 8 other
That's
people.
like, well, he had. Well, from what you tell us, he had the blessings of. It doesn't necessarily mean he is.
True, but still, now that's making me feel really uneasy about the whole thing.
Well, we could scry on him.
We could. Well, I mean, we have to know what this person looks like, don't we?
Oh, yeah. If you're worried about that
um,
guy being a dragon, then
Let me see the scrying spell really quick. Well, we got the scrying orb. Okay, so as long as we've at least heard about the target and something along the lines, then
Well, you have a chance, but
Yeah. It's. We could give it a try, like use the scrying orb to scry on the guy.
Excuse me.
But it's up to everyone else. Like, I'm easygoing.
Well, as I said, obviously the blood oath requires me to kill him, but I'm happy for you to do whatever you need to do beforehand.
Indeed. You have 6 days left on your kill clock.
Oh boy.
But, I understand that we are walking into a trap, and that's why I'm trying to ensure we have the upper hand.
So, Shinju, did you want to use the scrying orb then to see whether we get any presents of this guy? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have. What do I need to do for it? Insight or?
Let me check the scrying spell.
I mean, basically, they have to make a save, and it's adjusted by how well you know the target.
Also, is this going to create, big light presence, big noise presence? Are we actually going to go, hello, we're here?
No. The scrying as, like, from outside point of view, Shinju's eyes would just, like, glaze over and she'll go into a trance and that'll be it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and
it's
then
not going to
like.
give you guys away at all.
Okay.
Also, you guys are like 9 miles away. You're
I
fine.
know. That's good. Anyways, let's get a scry, yeah.
In here, let's get it scrying. Yeah. So what do I need to press?
Please don't get it
You
stuck on my
need to
head.
press nothing. I need to do some secret rolls.
Let's get it scrying.
Let's get a scry.
GMR. Oh, GM roll. That was GR, wasn't it? It was the GM's roll.
Yeah, we're watching. It's not we're running, it's we're watching.
Okay, Shinju, as you hold the crystal orb in your hand and begin to focus on your scrying spell, you have flashes of vision of the fort nearby, and it's getting really hard to focus on it. Like, imagine horrific levels of shaky cam during a film.
Yep.
Like,
Blair Witch Project.
yeah, I was going to excuse Blair Witch because Blair Witch actually did like, no, this is proper shaky cam. Modern films like, yeah, we did shaky cam on a steady cam rig. And it's even worse. They just
Digitally inserted shaky cam on the steady cam rig.
yeah. You know what I mean. It just looks worse. Makes you want to be motion sick and everything else. But
Makes you want to walk out the movie.
But anyway, yeah, sort of going around the fort trying to focus, and as you do some vision, it just goes black, and it returns back to the rest of the party.
Well, didn't really reveal much. It was very, very shaky. Going in and out of focus.
Well, I'd say, have we actually checked on the patrols? 'Cause if not, let's spend a night doing that, or spend a night and a day even doing that. And once we know them, we can set off at a good time and assail this fort, kill this dude, and be home in time for more breakfast tea.
Yes.
I'm really into breakfast tea at the moment.
Jane, this is your subliminal.
So,
I'm
Jane,
into
this is your
breakfast and
subliminal
tea.
messaging going on. You keep
I am.
mentioning breakfast and tea.
Oh, I'm into breakfast and tea.
No, Jen likes
Some are
tea.
you jealous,
time.
Trim?
No, I'm not jealous at all.
Anyway, we would like to camp out, not have fires, and check those patrols. DM dearest.
Okay then, give me some perception checks. Whoever has the spyglass is going to have advantage on their roll.
19.
So, do you want me to pass the spyglass to anybody? Seeing that I've already had a decent.
Nah, we're good. We've already rolled as high as we can.
What time of night is it at the moment?
We'll say it's early nightfall.
Oh yeah, the clouds.
So the stars are coming out, the sun has set below the horizon.
And you say with you can make it to the castle within a couple of hours and back.
Mm-hmm.
While they're watching, hopefully. Oh shit, that's not good.
Well,
Because I was going to try and make my way
You-
to the castle and get a quick.
no,
It's
You'll
nearby.
sit there and keep an eye out on things. You can hear crickets chirping, a gentle breeze blowing through, followed by the loudest thud and tumble you've ever heard. Sounds like a tree fell pretty close by. And you notice that Jin has left your company.
oh no, where'd he go?
I think that's the least stealthy he's ever been.
I like the fact that you're instantly on the same page as me, too, as well.
I'm now imagining on Lion King, you know, when Timon and Pumbaa are sent out. It's like distract them in any way possible. Luau!
Yes.
No, I was thinking more like he falls off the edge and Goofy screams.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, Jin, if you want to turn back now, you can do. Otherwise, this is going to be interesting.
I'll turn back because, like I said, I don't feel stealthy enough. I'm not a fool. I'll wait an hour.
Damn. You should embrace the fool of the took. Alright then. So you all sit there. Who has the spyglass for your perception check? So is that still in
Well,
Jin's
Jim
hands?
was holding on to it.
Okay then. So with your meager perception checks, the only one that has any real extra information is Christy. The night patrols seem just as heavy as the day patrols. Like, this fort is held down fast.
Were we able to like discern a pattern to them though?
They literally, the archers on the walls spend 2 hours south, 2 hours east, 2 hours north, 2 hours west, and they just keep going in that sort of a pattern.
How long would it take to cross the open field?
About an hour.
Oh man, it's not a vast window.
Nope.
Well, I would have to move even slower due to trying to be stealthy. Well, I suppose we could try and... Oh man, we could try and leg it. Maybe I could carry Trim on my back and zoom ahead.
Ginger, do you have anything in the disguise kit that can disguise us like bushes or something?
It's an open field. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to help. Disguise kits are for human visuals.
I specifically remember a post on Facebook where someone had disguised himself as a tree in the middle of an open field, and the guy was like, "That's not meant to be there," and the DM was like, "Roll a deception check." She rolled a natural 20, and the guy was like, "Well, I suppose the tree knows better than I do," and carried on his patrol.
How about, because obviously you said about the trade routes, is there any trade happening at any time during day or night?
During the day and the night, you see no massive amount of trade.
Oh, I
Caravans
mean,
or anything like that.
caravans,
You see,
yeah.
like, the occasional horse with some saddlebags, but nothing massive, like a horse and cart or anything like that.
Well, if all else fails, Shinju can cast minor illusion or something to make some kind of random sound as a distraction, maybe. Maybe I don't know.
Minor illusion is called minor illusion for a reason, but I feel like we'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
I'm going to try and do a stealth check. I'm assuming time has passed. I can.
Yeah, you go back and you have this long 10-minute conversation or whatever, so go ahead and give me another stealth check. Oh, sneaky assassin.
Yes.
Wow.
Holy moly. Alright, as you guys carry on discussing like what your plan's going to be.
I'll leave the spyglass before I disappear as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get to you in a second, Jinskuna. So what are the rest of you going to do? You're just going to sit there and just sleep, have watch patrols and sleep the night yourself? Etc, etc.
Yeah.
Okay
Well,
then. Right, to Fort Kage. Alright then.
dun, dun, dun.
Jin Sakuna will move everybody else for now off the board. So you make your way over. The quietest, sneakiest you've ever been.
I think that is actually the best roll I've ever rolled.
That is insane. That's like
It is quite terrifying.
beyond extreme levels of DC. The only person I think that's ever got a roll that high is Vaxeldan. But
It's
again,
true.
there was
He rolled like 40s in the stealth, didn't he?
something like that, yes. Alright, so let me just reveal the outer walls. So you can see the patrol, and that's how they'll be arranged, like on each wall, approximately.
Oh, greenery.
Indeed. But as you approach into the cover of night, your dark skin, your dark cloak, keeps you covered. And as you approach, what do you wish to do? You can see the guard, they do not see you at all.
Well, we obviously want to stay flat against the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to just skirt round the building first of all to see if there's anything, especially if there's anything like a sewer point.
There are no sewer points to allow you entry. There is a small back gate over here, which is only 5, 10, 15, 20 feet wide, compared to the 40-foot wide main gate.
Is this the gate that the sire was talking about and suggested not to enter?
He was suggesting that both gates were a bad idea, but if you're going to pick a gate, pick the rear entrance gate, because that's where they'll take supply from. But you could climb the walls. They're certainly scalable.
How high are they?
25 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, the walls themselves are 25 feet high, but the ramparts are only 20 feet or so above. So you got like spots for cover.
Does it look like there's just walls along the top then?
Yeah,
Are we talking a basic square keep with...
Man,
very
what's
much
going
so.
through my... I've been playing too much Dishonored. What's going through my head right now is probably not possible.
Could I blink to then and blink up to that window?
Exactly.
Climb
And they just
in.
choke this guy out almost pretty much in front of his friends.
Yeah, I was waiting for Jin to like do the whole Assassin's Creed thing of, right, I'll climb the wall, I'll wait for the patrol to go past me, then I'll run across, jump onto the keep itself, climb up the keep, and just stab all the guards on the roof and throw them to the bottom.
Exactly. Assassination through loud guns.
I just want to make sure there's no conveniently placed haystack nearby.
Oh, that's the important point as well. You've got to
Are there
synchronise
any-
at the top.
Yeah,
at the
are
highest
there
point.
any animus fragments just knocking around?
Looking for that weird eagle in the middle of London town.
Or in the middle of the desert in out in Egypt.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
There is
It's like
nothing
an
for
eagle's
miles.
not
Why are
indigenous.
you here? Why? To what end?
So I'm guessing I've done the whole circle of the outside and
Yeah.
not seen anything that can be infantryable.
Yeah, no, there's no like cracks in the wall or anything for you guys to sneak in through. It's going to be over the walls or through the doors. Unless you brought a druid with you, in which case then, yeah, you could do move earth and make a tunnel yourself.
Hey gang, are we fresh out of druids?
Oh man.
Well, I don't know. It's like a bad feeling about this, but okay. I'll go to scale wall.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh no.
God, this is like it's gonna be a really bad idea. But hey, that's fingers crossed, people. Oh shit! Oop, accidentally double clicked it. Sorry.
That's fine. You managed to scale up the wall. Which wall are you scaling up?
I see that the archers are there. Oh, before obviously whilst I was going around, did I see any foot soldiers walking around?
No, they don't have foot soldiers walking around on the lower walls. The foot soldiers you saw were on the main keep building itself, but on the top floor.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm keeping opposite side to where the archers are at the moment.
Okay. So, you know they'll be over at the east wall in a minute or two, so you can move yourself over to the west wall, which is over here.
Yep.
Whoops, that's way too zoomed out. And with that, I can reveal to you this bit of the map. Because you have dark vision, you get. So you see a lot from where you are. So there you go. If I do that, you can see that there's the actual keep itself. There's like a 10-foot wide path, well, gap in the middle between the wall and the keep itself.
So I'm on the west side or east side at the moment.
West side. This side.
West side. Okay,
I'll just move the archers around to the right side of the gate. So you know where they are.
Yep. Do I need to roll anything to try and get a better view of the area?
No, not really, because where you are, you see no one patrolling inside the keep walls. It's just the archers going around with the guards on the top. The guards on the top haven't seen you yet either. Because that's 30 stealth! They're literally oblivious to you in every way, shape and form. It's annoying.
Can you give one of them a wet willy, please?
Excuse me whilst I scale the topmost wall and wet willy this guard and ruin everything. Anyway. Back to the matter at hand. As I'm being attacked by loose change. So you're on the walls. It's quiet, cold night air.
So nothing patrolling inside. Any kind of outbuildings or anything like that within the inner wall?
Nope, there are no outbuildings or storehouses. It's literally walls, keep, that's it.
God, this guy's got a really boring crib. Can I see any doors anywhere on the keep?
You can see a set of doors down here, although I forgot to draw them on. Down on this edge of the wall here. And that's about all you can see. Without having to move around the rest of the keep.
I'm going to move down to this opposite corner now.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and reveal the first square in. Because in that way, at least you can see where the edge of the keep is. Okay. I need to move some tokens out the way, because they're not there anymore. Good Sarah, lucky sample. Right, over at this bit here, you see there is a bell sort of thing right here in the middle. Let me just go ahead and draw that on. Let's make it a nice red square, just to highlight its importance. There we go. So they got like an alarm bell they can ring in a hurry for alerting the keep that, you know, like intruder or something's going on. And why have they got rid of those? They should be there. There should be a set of double doors there. On that wall. Although you can't see it, but you can see from the general lay of the mud and cart tracks and everything else, that seems to be where they all go in.
Right, I'm going to make my way down.
Go ahead and give me another stealth check at this point, because it's been a while.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Oh, what?
Dang it.
Not quite a natural one.
Darn it! I was hoping that would do something.
Shucks, he only rolled an 11.
Curses! He rolled a double one.
Maths.
Anyway, you pop on down and skirt along the wall. Being a
Yeah.
bit noisier than you were earlier, but it's due to the amount of mud on the ground, causing you to slip. It's the good kind of mud, the mud that you can slide in. Never stop. But when you get to there, you can see that there is a door here to your... what I would assume would be your left.
It's closed, I'm assuming.
Yes. And that red square is, like I said, the alarm bell.
Well, I know what we're going to do. What would I need to do to basically disarm the alarm bell?
Just go over and disarm it. I'm not going. In fact, do a sleight of hand check for it, because you might knock the bell ball and start ringing it. I need to roll something. Yay! I get to roll something. They probably won't notice though, because they are guards and they're dumb as bricks.
They only employ dumb people
Of course.
with soft, supple necks.
Very soft, supple legs. Okay. You go over. How are you disarming the bell?
I was just going to basically similar to in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Your hidden blade. And
Yeah,
Sugar
just kind of like
plantation.
take out the bell so it doesn't look like anything without someone actually physically looking inside the bell.
yeah. You go along
So
and
Take
as
out the
you-
ball, I think.
Yeah, as you take out the ball part of the bell that would make all the noise, you tap just the edge of the bell with your knuckles. It makes a slight bit of noise. So far, no one appears to have heard it. If you wish, you can duck under the battlements. If you want to duck away and hide. Okay, so you duck away, you slide under, hide behind a bit of support framing that holds the walkway up. We wait a few minutes.
I can just imagine me just standing there in the middle, holding a plank. Absolutely standing still with it, holding a plank in front of my face.
Can't see me. Written on it is no elf behind here. But after a few minutes, no one comes a knocking. We'll take a break there for a second with you. Back to the party. As you guys are trading off watches and whatever, you realise that Jin has now completely vanished without a word. He has, however, left the spyglass behind.
I would like to try and, well, okay, it's going to be probably pretty futile, but I'd like to try and see if I can spy our rogue.
Okay, then go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage because you have the spyglass. So that's how you're aware of his disappearance.
23.
Not a clue. You see something briefly, but it might also just be some sort of a big bat flying past.
Um,
A giant bat.
Or something flying over the moon and casting a shadow. Just like, what the? Nah, can't have been. No way in the nine hells could that have been our rogue. It's never been that good. So, I'll let you guys discuss whether or not you're going to go rescue Jin Saguna, but we'll jump back to the rogue. Assassin's Creeding it up.
Meanwhile, back in the fort.
Cut to Jin Sakuna. It's been a few minutes. None of the guards have come along looking for you. No one's taken notice to the slight ding of the bell. They're assuming it's just the wind picked up a little bit in that area.
Right, and that effectively is a decommissioned alarm. Yes?
Yep.
Fully decommissioned. Okie dokie. Do I want to go in or not?
up to you. You could try and scale the walls of the tower itself, although it would be a very high DC.
Which, no, my luck so far as on my rolls today, I probably won't.
You never know.
Stop goading me!
I'm not goading you, I'm just saying go for the option, it's there for you. I'm not making you take the choice, I'm just letting you know that the choice is there.
There's no windows then within this.
There are a couple of windows. There's one there. I shouldn't have time to draw the windows on because I was more concerned to make sure everything was balanced. But it's like a window there. It's a small window that you could just about squeeze through. There's one in a similar location down here on this level. When you were up on the other side, you saw a couple on this wall along here.
Roughly how long have I got left before the archers move to the north wall?
They're at the north wall about nowish. If my timings are right, which they're probably not. Anyway.
Right. I'm going to go to this window and peer through.
Okay, looking in, you find a small room that seems to be some sort of a mess hall. Come kitchen sort of thing. Just as a way of feeding the troops. Currently, there's a pile of washing up in the back wall, along with a couple of places where they've been cooking hot meals. They're being extra sneaky.
So I'm just kind of balancing out, do I want to go in, or do I want to just keep looking through windows, get a better idea?
Devil's poking you, poking on your left shoulder, going, do it, go in.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What do you have to lose? Apart from 9 levels worth of experience.
So the room's empty.
Yep, there was no one in the room.
What would I have to roll to get into the room?
No, you can happily get in there. It'll take you a little bit of time because you've got to like squeeze through the window. And there'll be another stealth check once you're inside.
Oh, it's like a 50-50 torn here.
I'm thinking, could I cast Sending to Jin? Unless...
You can do.
Okay, I would like to cast Sending to Jin. And I would...
So what's your message?
Oh god. God, I have no idea. Can't think of anything on the spot. Have you seen?
Hi, how's it going?
We're a bit worried about you. Are you going to be for tea?
Hi,
Yeah.
where are you? You haven't called yet. Call me as soon as you get this, okay? Bye.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Trim.
Have you spotted any of? Have you spotted any of? Your Assassin's Guild members? That's 9 words so far. 9.
You do realise the issue of the fact I can't answer because I don't.
Yeah, you
know.
can.
Can I?
You can. Yeah.
Yeah, message allows you to respond. Just
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
sending. Yeah, sending that can. This bell enables a creature. Oh wait. And can answer in a like manner immediately. There we go. Scheisse.
I'm guessing it's 25 words in return.
Yep. Apparently, Tashi's going to be right back. So, whilst Tashi sorts all that out, Jin, what are you up to, dear fellow? Are you going to go into the window?
2 secs.
Darn it, I hate it when I can't see these whispers!
Nah, I'm just trying to plan out what I'm going to say in return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Busy, working, be back soon.
Turn the light back on. Oh, okay, sorry. Someone came into the room. Okay. Yeah. Have you seen any of your Assassin Guild members?
Just keep it brief, man.
Yeah, I've got 9 words so far. I have like 18 left.
Or you can drop it down to seen any Assassin's Guild members.
Yeah, seen any Assassin's Guild members. Be wary if you go on. So that's 15. And I have 10 more words to spend. Call us if you get caught, or call us if they see you. Or something along the lines of, like, just raise the alarm if you're spotted somehow.
Right, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
10, 11.
Man, spells are difficult when you guys got to think about what the word count's going to be.
Yeah.
Any windows along this wall here?
Not along that wall, no.
Not along that wall.
Although, hang on, that might be a lie. Let me check. Nope, tell a lie. There are 2 windows, but they're on the next level up.
Next level. Right.
And the last 3 words hang on. Yeah, sorry.
You're going to have to make it exactly 25 words. It can be or less.
Yeah,
So
I know
actually
that.
do sending help.
Yeah.
Does have to be help 25 times.
Yeah. The last 3 words I'll use is code word maybe, like question mark.
That sounds hilarious because it's going to be maybe as opposed to Jenga.
Or is it code word? Or yeah.
Yeah, the code word is code word.
Yeah. Code word for help. There we go. I used up all my letters or words. Man, imagine like sending text like that. You only have 25 words to
That
send.
was like old school text,
I was
wasn't
about
it?
to say that sounds like Twitter.
Yeah, like 144 words or characters even. At least it's not characters, because that would just be awful.
If I went onto the ramparts, would I be able to see through the windows on this second level?
Just about, yes. I can give you like a rough description of what's on the ceiling, but not so much what's
In the room.
Yeah.
And what would I need to roll just to scale it a little bit to look in the windows?
It'll be another athletics check to climb the wall.
But not fully climb the wall, just mean to scale it just to see the window.
Yeah, you can climb to the window and then you can hang from the windowsill and poke your head over.
Yeah.
Man, particularly when I put you guys in, I wasn't expecting you all to be like, huh, over all this. I was waiting for you guys to just be like, I want to storm the gate and go.
Well, we're trying to be
You're the one to
stealthy.
do that.
Yeah.
That's fine when you guys
To be
go for the
fair, I
stealthy
would have just
approach.
stormed it by now if it was me, because
The only reason I'm...
Oh. Okay, my reply is...
The only reason I'm being so trepidant is because of Jin's lot trying to kill him and us, as well as this frozen hunter. That's the only reason I'm being very cautious. Or I like to be cautious.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I think I got this 25 words.
Yeah. I mean, it can be less, but like, I just used all 25 words, just for ease.
Remember, it's quality, not quantity.
Here goes. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Internal courtyard. No patrol inside. Alarm disabled. Single door on keep. Windows south and north. No guild member seen. Entering keep. Be prepared if required.
Okay. And I relay all this back to the others.
Okay. So with the message relayed, Jin, I assume you're climbing the east wall to look in the window?
I'm going through the window. Yeah, 'cause I'm happy that there's nobody in that room and hey, what the hell.
Okay, then go ahead and give me another stealth check as you climb on through, just because the floor type has changed. Okay, the little bit of mud on your boots makes it a bit hard to move around quietly. You find your foot occasionally slips. And you end up hitting like the occasional stool or whatever. But you don't make that much noise. No one seems to have been alerted to your presence. Where do you go from here? Oh, Master Assassin.
There's a door there, so I'm going to go and peep through the lock. Try and get an idea what's within the next room.
Okay. Opening the door. Eins, zwei,
just-
zwei.
Peeping through the lock, first of all.
That's fine. Either way, peeping through to see into the thing, it's not locked. It's just a simple closable wooden door, doesn't have any locking mechanism. But you can see a large open space, a set of stairs that lead higher up into the thing itself, a door across the way from you, another door, then that's all you can see. Actually, can't see the rest of it because you're not over there.
Do I hear anything or smell anything?
Make a perception check.
Oh crap, I'm back down to those crap rolls, people.
It's fine. Work out the bad rolls and things that aren't important, like stealth. Beyond hearing, you can't hear much beyond the sounds of heavy snoring which are coming from upstairs.
I'm going to move to there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the stairs, I'm assuming they're going up. Do I see anything at the top of the stairs that might compromise my moving across the hallway?
Hang on a second, and I shall reveal it for you. Because you'll be able to see somewhat. So, if you look over here,
Yeah.
on this map, that's the top of the stairs, and you can see that it opens out into a landing, and there's what looks like a door swaying in the breeze above.
I'm going to hold for 5 minutes just to get an idea if I see or hear any movements, i.e. like a patrol or, just so I know I'm happy with what's going on.
Okay. So as you're waiting there for 5 minutes, the rest of you should cut back to you. Trim, do you wake anyone up just to relay what's going on, or are you going to let everyone have a sleep?
Hmm. I'm gonna, as grumpy as everyone else is gonna be, I'm gonna, like, wake everyone up and relay the message back from what Jin said. Sorry, guys. Hey, guys, I just had a message from Jin.
He's enjoying himself on his holiday.
Is it important? Is he in danger?
Well, all I got from him is that he's disabled the alarm. He's entered the building as far as I know. And so far, everything seems good. Like, it's just...
So he's fine?
Yeah, and obviously he'll
goes
let...
back to sleep.
And he'll let us... Yeah, he'll let us know if anything does happen.
I gave you a lot more tactical information than that, Trim.
Well, I'm trying to... I can't remember everything you said. Like, I just said I'll relay all the information that you told me to them. Like, so I'm assuming they'd know. Like... I'm sorry.
So it's a whole lot more tactical information.
I know,
You guys
but...
just spent like a good 20 minutes trying to work out how to fit this tactical information to 25 words, and you forget it.
My memory isn't that great, okay? Like, well, I mean, in real life, my memory isn't that great. And the only other way I can think of, like, getting the message again is by rewinding the stream and
Well, do you want me to send it you as a private message? But the thing
Yes,
is,
please.
I don't know,
Basically, Jin's in the courtyard, he's disabled the alarm, there's no patrols inside. He's fine, he's safe, he'll call for help when he needs it. I think
Okay,
it's suggested it.
yeah, I'll just I relayed all that to everyone else. I just want to let them know.
And that's why we can't sleep. Because he's alright. Like, we knew that he can take care of himself.
Well, I'm just making sure that everyone's on the same page.
I appreciate it, but I really, really, really want to sleep.
Alright, sorry I disturbed your slumber. You can go back to sleep now. I'll wake you guys up if anything
If he's
does
dead
happen.
or something, I don't know.
So that's generally a good turn of the page.
And during all of this, whilst you guys are having that small argument, you all feel something prod you in the back. Not forcefully, as if someone's just, poking you gently. And you hear a voice. It sounds cold and raspy. Like the man's had one too many whiskies and hasn't quite finished drinking yet. I'm not going to do it because it's going to wreck my voice entirely. But it comes directly from behind Tashi Trim's shoulder. And he says, I wouldn't worry about your friend. After all, we're not really in the fort. We are out here with all of you. Now, we're not here to fight. We're just here to talk. So, Cleric of Io, Triumvirate of Storms, Glow. And as he says all this, the air behind Trim begins to shimmer and fade, and you see elven face appear through it as an invisibility spell starts to wear off. He looks over to you, Leonard, whilst all that's going on, and goes, and Keeper to Lilith, let's talk. And that's
And
where
what
we
about
shall
me?
end.
Don't I have a title?
Lady
Imagine.
Catone. There.
Lady Catone. Bedder of many beds.
Keeper
Owner
of
of
wonderful
his daughter.
bosoms and bardic lore. There you go.
Yes.
But that's where we shall
The
end
fallen
tonight's
Madonna
session.
with the big boobies.
But that's where we shall end tonight's session.
No, no, no,
Yes,
no.
yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Brian, no.
Brian,
Brian,
yes.
Brian, yes.
Yes, because my computer's out screaming it wants to free up storage space, which it can't.
oh,
So-
gosh
So,
darn it.
yep, you guys got outmaneuvered.
Oh no.
I need you for one simple task. Looking after the camp, keeping a watch. And what do you
Keeping
do?
a watch.
Look, I'm like someone who doesn't have dark vision, and as far as I know, I was the only one awake. Everyone else wanted to sleep.
I was asleep in real life, so, you know, I have no clue what was going on.
Oh god.
Indeed, people need to get up early tomorrow. I've got a racing cold, so I'd love to take some lens sip and go to sleep before it gets any worse. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, favourite, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. If you're watching on Twitch, click that little heart button and give us a follow, because I'm starting to do streams now throughout the week, because they're fun, and I'm enjoying them. And until then, we shall see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.